Good evening, guys, and welcome back to my live. Welcome to the evening live. I'm trying to do lives which will accommodate people and their work schedule so you don't miss all this good tea. I think I got to sneeze. Okay, maybe I don't have to sneeze. But I don't want you missing all this good tea. So I'm trying to do lives that's going to accommodate you guys' schedule and you can get the information that you need. So we're going to get started. I'm going to be talking about how you can start your own tax business and what you need to do to start your own tax business and start making those six figures or more in less than 6 months. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give everybody time to get in here. We're just getting started. If you can hear me and you can see me, go ahead and say hi. Give this video a thumbs up. You need help. You need help. Well, what did you need help with? If you need help, if you are already in the program and you need help, you need to utilize the group chat. Utilize the group chat and tell me what you need help with so that I can help you. Don't do it on this live. But if you need help, that's why you got that private chat. If you're struggling with something and you need me to help you, get into the group chat. Let me know what it is you need help with so I can help you. Okay? Hey, Miss Snow, how you doing? Hey, TikTok. TikTok, if you want to see what I'm about to do here on the screen, you want to go over to my YouTube so you can be able to see my screen because TikTok does not allow me to show you my screen like YouTube does. So you want to go ahead and go to my YouTube so that you can get over here on my YouTube and see what I'm going to be doing with everybody else. Okay, so we're going to be talking about how you can start your own six-figure tax business and how you can actually make six figures or more less than 6 months. I know a lot of people are visual, especially most of my students. Most of my students are visual learners. So we're going to be going over some numbers and I'm going to be showing you some things that you can be doing to start your own tax business. If you already got your guide, and you are already in my program, you want to make sure you utilize the private group chat that comes with your purchase so that way that I can help you and get you the things that you need on the one-on-one basis, okay? So let me get my notebook. Go to my little example pages. We're going to go through a few examples, and I'm going to show you what type of money you can make in this industry if you decided to go ahead and start your business. Now, if you are on TikTok, like I said, join me on YouTube so you can see my screen. So, guys, I'm going to pull up my calculator here. Let me pull it up. Let me get it up first. And I'm going to share it with you, and we're going to go over some scenarios. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to go over these scenarios and see what type of money y'all can make in the tax business and how you can set yourself up for financial freedom in less than 6 months in this business? Y'all ready? All right. So there are so many people who start tax businesses, but they don't know where to start. They're confused. They want to get the information, but people are charging thousands of dollars to get the information. Don't worry about that. I have a step-by-step guide. No matter where you are and what state you're in, this step-by-step guide will help you get your business up and running. The guide is only $67, so you don't have to worry about paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to get the information you need. You only need to pay $67, and you also get access to a private group chat where I will help you. So all my people that's already in the chat, already got your guide, and you're struggling with anything that you're struggling with, put it in that chat so that I can help you get the help, get you on your way and get you the things that you need. Okay, so let's go into our first scenario. So our first scenario is going to be someone that is new in the business, but they don't want to go too hard, but they want to get their feet wet and they do want to make a decent amount of money. So they've gotten their guide, they've completed all 15 steps, they're ready to rock and roll this coming January. Let's see what the potential, what potential income that they can make if they follow my lead and they set their business up on time and get up and running. All right. So this person, we're gonna call this person. What do I call them? Where my pen at? Said I was gonna start writing this out. This person we're gonna call them a low risk taker, right? We're gonna call them a low risk taker, right? So they gotta see it to believe it. They're not quite there yet. They got their business set up. They don't know what they can possibly do, but they want to see what they can, try to do. So this person, y'all know I'm big on life balance, right? So you are not going to run this business 7 days a week. You're not going to be like that person that want to hustle and bustle all the time. You want to work a 5-day week. When you start a business, you start a business so that you can free up time. Don't overwhelm yourself. So we're going to be talking about, when I'm doing these scenarios, we're talking about a 5-day work week. So this particular person, they're going to start at the low end, right? They're going to start at the low end. They're not going to be doing a whole lot of taxes, right? They're just going to be doing this kind of like part-time, right? They're not trying to do too much. So they're going to stick to a goal of doing 3 tax returns a day. 3 tax returns a day. Somebody put 3 in the comments for me. Somebody put 3 in the comments for me. They're going to be doing 3 tax returns a day. Somebody put 3 in the comments. Y'all, come on. Y'all gotta help me help y'all. Y'all gotta help me keep moving. So I need y'all to talk to me in the comments. Okay. Good job, TikTok. 3, right? And remember, we're working 5 days. We're working 5 days a week. 5 days a week. So you're going to times that 3 by 5. Right? You're going to times that 3 by 5. Guys, how much is that? That is 15 tax returns a week, right? So that's 15 tax returns a week. If you've been here, yes, 3 a day. If you've been here with me before, you already know that somebody that's been here with me before, what is the minimum amount I tell you to charge for your taxes? What is the minimum amount I tell you to charge for your taxes if you start a tax business? Somebody tell me. Let me see who knows. Let me see if anybody remember before I put it in there. If you guys want to see my screen on TikTok, come over to my YouTube. Okay, nobody probably don't remember. Okay, at minimum, guys, when you start your tax business, you do not want to start lowballing yourself. You don't want to price too low. You don't want to price too high. You want to price somewhere in the middle where you give yourself that wiggle room to grow. Correct. $150. So you're going to charge $150. $150. So if you have 15 taxes that you're doing a week, you're going to times that by $150. How much are you making additional than you were making before? You're making an additional what than you were making before? So you're already working your job, or you probably already had a business. How much more money are you making in addition to what you're already doing a week? By doing the low risk program, by doing it the low risk rate, you're making an additional $2,250, right? You're making an additional $2,250 a week. How many weeks is in the month, guys? How many weeks do we have in a month? How many weeks do we have in a month? Come on, guys, talk to me. Keep me talking to y'all. Keep me teaching you guys. How many weeks do we have in a month? Welcome all the new people. 4, right? 4. So we're going to times that 2250 by 4, right? We're going to times that 2250 by 4 weeks. So if we're making 2250 a week, you're making $9,000 additional a month. This is doing the bare minimum in the tax business. This is you doing the bare minimum. Now you're making $9,000 a month. Okay? Now, on average, most tax preparers are going to work at minimum. Remember I told you you're going to be doing the minimum. At minimum, they're going to work 4 months. They're going to work hard for 4 months. So you're going to take that $9,000 and you're going to times that by 4. You're going to times that by 4. Somebody tell me what that gives you for the tax season. How much money did you make in the tax season if you did the low risk method? $36,000. Correct. You're going to make $36,000. Now, how many of y'all can use an extra $36,000 in your pocket on top of what you already got going on? And this is not hard. This does not take rocket science to do. You don't need a degree to get into a tax business. You don't need a certification. You just need to follow some simple steps and get it done to get into this tax business. And the time to get into it is now. You don't want to wait too late because you have things that you got to do to make sure you have everything in order. So you want to make sure you get your business up and running now so that you can put yourself in a position to make that $36,000 a year just by doing the low risk method, right? You just by doing the low risk method, right? So we talk about the low risk taker, right? So that low risk taker we got at $36,000 for the season. You can be a person that say, well, I just want to make the $36,000 a year, and you be done with it. That'd be your thing. Because you can do this from your home. You don't need to go get a brick and mortar. You don't need all that. You can run your tax business from your home. And remember, I told y'all, this is starting at the bare minimum. You're only charging $150. Somebody like me, on average, my tax returns are $500. So you can just imagine how much money I'm making during tax season, because my tax returns are a little bit, they're priced a little bit higher, but they're also a little bit more complex. So you can do the math and you can kind of figure out what type of money Coach P is making. But in the beginning, when I first started my business, my tax returns were actually $250. So I never did $150 tax returns. My tax returns started at $250. But when you're new and you're not in the game, you don't have any experience, you're not an accountant, and you're still getting your feet wet, I wouldn't recommend you jumping out like that until you actually get your feet wet. Give your time to get your feet wet, all right? So now we did the low risk taker. So let's go to the moderate risk taker. Okay, let's go to the moderate risk taker. I guess I would say for me, when I first started my business, I was more of a moderate. I was between moderate and high risk, but I was more moderate in the beginning because I was young. I was in my 20s, and I didn't want to mess up anything. Even though I had the knowledge, I was new. This was going to be a lot of money I was making. I needed to be careful with what I was doing. But I did a little bit more than what I'm going to show you, but I'm going to show you a moderate way that you can get into this business. So before this, the low risk taker was doing 3 returns a day, right? The moderate risk taker, they're going to take it up to 2. They're going to take it up 2 more. They're going to do 5 returns a day, right? They're going to do 5 returns a day. Okay. So this income is going to increase a little bit. So we're going to do 5 times 5 because we're working for 5 days a week. Do not overwhelm yourself. You don't want to overwhelm yourself. So that's going to be 25 taxes a week that you're going to complete. Your goal is going to be to complete 25 taxes a week, 5 a day. So you're going to be out networking and getting 5 clients a day. So you can get 5 clients a day. And again, you're going to times that by 150. The price is not going to change. You're just increasing the number of tax returns that you are actually going to be completing. That's going to take you to making $36.50, right? $3,750 a week. So now you're putting yourself in a position where you're making an additional $3,750. Remember, we talked about how many weeks there were in the month. There are 4. There are 4 weeks in the month. So we're going to times that by 4. Somebody tell me, how much is this person now making a month additional to what they're already doing? How much are they making already? How much are they now making additional to what they're already doing? Somebody tell me. Easy math, guys. $15,000. Yes, $15,000. So they're making now an additional $15,000 a month, right? A month. Now, remember, on average, we're working 4 months. On average, we're working 4 months. We're working 4 months in the season. On average, I work a little bit longer because I do extensions. So I'm usually working all throughout the year up until October. But most people end in April. They end their tax season in April. Me, I'm working all through the season. So we're going to times that 15K by 4. Guys, how much additional money have this person made just by doing the moderate risk taking? $60,000. Correct. So now they have made an additional $60,000. Now they can choose to keep working their other 9 to 5 and bring that $60,000 in with them. Or they can say, you know what? I like how this is going for me. I'm going to focus a little bit more on taxes. Next year, I'm going to leave my job. I know I can make at least 60 grand, but I'm going to push to make a little bit more, right? I'm going to push to make a little bit more. Let's go to the high risk taker. Now, this high risk taker, this is what we call beast mode, right? This is what we call beast mode. This person, at minimum, because they're going to put in the work, they're going to be consistent, they're going to market their business, they're going to pick up their phone, they're going to follow all the steps that I'm going to tell them to do. They're going to put in the work, right? They're going to put in the work to get this done. So at minimum, they're going to be doing 10 tax returns a day if they follow through like they're supposed to. They ain't going to be doing no less than 10 tax returns a day, right? They're going to be doing 10 tax returns a day. How many days of the week are they working? They could work more than that, but they don't need to. They're going to be working 5 days a week. They're going to be working 5 days a week. Guys, that's on TikTok. If you are trying to comment and stuff and you want me to see them, come over to my YouTube so I can see your comments on the screen. All right? All right, so you're going to go here. They're doing 50 taxes a week. That means now they put themselves in a position where they're doing 50 tax returns a week at $150 a pop. How much are they making a week? Somebody, how much are they making a week? How much are they making a week? We'll go to Q&A after I finish the training. How much are they making a week? Somebody tell Coach P how much they are now making a week by doing the high risk taker model. Somebody. You guys should be, it's on the screen for you guys, so it shouldn't be hard for you guys to get. TikTok, you guys can't see the screen. How much money are they now making a week, additional to what they're doing? $7,500, right? They're making now $7,500 a week. That's more than most people make in a month, okay? In a month. So they're going to times that by 4 because there's 4 weeks. We're going to do this week to week. We're doing this week to week. How much are they making a month? Good job. Yes, $7,500. How much are they making a month? $30K a month. Remember, on average, now we're working 4 months, right? We're only working 4 months out of the year, right? 1 times about 4. How much money is that? How much money is that for the year? They're done for the year. They don't need to work no more. They can go sit down. $120,000. When y'all wonder why I'm taking 60-day vacations, it's because the tax business allows you to do that. When you go and you work hard for 4 months, you've made enough money to actually take a 60-day vacation or a 6-month vacation. That's why you got people that do taxes where they work 6 months on, 6 months off because they've made their yearly salary in less than 6 months. So it's easy to go ahead and take those breaks because you grind hard for 4 months to make the money. Now, let's say this is you year 1. How many of you can use an extra $36,000, $60,000, or extra $120,000 a year by starting your tax business? How many of y'all can do that? How many of y'all can use that? Let's talk about it. I'm not going to be here long. Let me stop sharing this screen here. Stop this. All right, there we go. How many of you can do that? Everyone. I'm sure everyone can use an extra $36,000, $60,000, $120,000. I got one lady I know that do taxes, and she does a bare minimum. She don't even make $36,000. She do like $25,000. That's all because she got other things that she does. But this is a way to make additional income on the side. So if you're looking for a side hustle, this will be a good side hustle for you. So if you're interested in starting your own tax business, you want to go, and if you're on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter, you want to click the link in the description, get your $67 guide, and then also you will be put in a private group where I can walk you through more of your steps of what you need to be doing as you go through the steps, because there are 15 steps that you need to complete to get this up and running so you can start making the money. Now, before I go, let me see how many minutes I got. I got about 8 more minutes. Guys, any questions? What about Facebook? Facebook, if you're on Facebook, the link is in the description as well. On the description as well. And when you get this guide and you get in that private group, once you get all set up, I'm going to show you how to market. I'm going to show you what I do to get my clients so that you can actually make this happen. You can make this a reality. When I started my business back in 2014, I made 6 figures. I'm not going to tell y'all what I made, but I made good money my first year. And from there, it just kept growing. But it took me starting on time, making sure all my paperwork was together. And then after I got my paperwork together, it was go time. All I had to do was start marketing. And I'll show you how to do that as well, using not only the social media, but also try to show you how to do it offline. Because a lot of people forget that you don't only have to try to promote your business on social media. That's not really where most of our money come from. Most of our money, they're not going to tell you that. Most of our money come from offline, that offline marketing. And I'll show you how to do that as well. Show you how to actually go and target the clientele that you want to target, right? So you got to figure out who your target market is going to be as well when you get into this business. I sent you a message on Instagram. Oh, I don't even use Instagram like that, but I'll check it. The best thing for you to do is go to my website. Go to my website and just send me a message from my website. That way I'll get it. It'll come directly to me. I get so many messages on Facebook and all these different apps. I can't keep up with it. If you want to reach me, my phone number is out there. My email is out there. That's the best way to reach me. Reach me through my office. Go directly to the source, because I get so many messages. I probably won't even see your message until days or weeks, because it's so many and I'm catching up. So your message is under a bunch of people that already messaged me, and we're trying to catch up. So if you want to reach me, definitely just call my office or go to my website and contact me directly on my website. It'll come directly to me and I will see it. Anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions? Anyone needs the guide so they can start their tax business? Anybody needs the guide so they can start their tax business? If you have any questions, go ahead and drop them now. Go ahead and drop them now. This is, like, guys, this is no joke. Like, this is not, I'm not going to sit here and play with you and make you feel like, oh, you got to do this. You don't have to do a lot. There's not a lot. People make it seem like you got to do a lot to start a tax business, but you don't. You don't. This is probably one of the easiest businesses to get into, and low cost. Low cost. Low cost. If you are already in it, yes, all you got to do, Perfectly Flawed, is click on my profile here. When you click on my profile here, go to my website and you will see it where it says, okay, after you get your guide, listen up. After you get your guide, you're going to read your guide. Well, don't read it right then and there. Go to the bottom of your guide. There's a private group that you need to get in. There's a private group, because that group's allow me to help and guide you through your guide. Then after you get in your private group, start completing all 15 of those steps. Start completing all 15 of those steps. I need the guide. Miss Kelly, look in the description of this live. Look in the description of this live and click on the link. It'll take you directly to the guide. It'll take you directly to the guide. Guys, on TikTok, it's in my, go to my website. Go to my website. I'm gonna go to, let me make sure I turn it on. Let me make sure you can see it. Let me see which number it is. I don't remember what number it is on my site. It is number 4. But let me bring it up. Let me bring it up. Somebody said they done. Somebody said they got theirs. Oh, let me see. Let me see who got it. I didn't see you. I haven't seen your purchase come in yet, but you got it. Got it. Yes. Go ahead and make your purchase. $67. And then when you get it now on the live, I'll make sure you get in the group. I'll make sure you get in the group, because I'm gonna send you the link directly while we're on the live. So go ahead and do it while we're on the live. I'll send you the link directly. That way I know you're where you need to be, and then you can start reading your guide and getting started. And it doesn't matter what state you're in. This covers all the states. It tells you exactly what you need to do. You have to market. Well, yes, just like any business, you have to market your business. But I show you how to do that. Just like with any business, no matter what it is, you're going to have to market your business. But you will have somebody that's experienced in this and know what to do and show you how to market your business properly, right? Without you wasting time. And the clients will come. The clients will come. It's up to you to put the work in. Yes. Any business that you have, you got to market yourself. Just like if you want to get a job, you got to market yourself. You got to put yourself out there. You got to do the work. You got to do the work. If success was easy, everybody will have it. But it's not. But those that are consistent, those are serious about getting to the next level, those are ones that win. Those are ones that win. Those are the ones that win. It's not that hard. Don't think too much into it. It's not that hard. I can tell you that. If you are a person that you feel like you're not trustworthy, then that's something you got to look into yourself. Why wouldn't people trust you? What is it that you do now in your life that make people think that you are untrustworthy? That you are not capable of being trusted? So I don't have issues with people trusting me because I'm an honest person. So when you're an honest person, you shouldn't have a problem in your business, no matter what business it is. no matter what business it is. Anybody else have any questions? Anybody else need help locating the tax guide? Anybody else? We got 5 minutes and I'm getting out of here. We got 5 minutes and I'm going to be out of here. Anybody else have any questions? Anybody else need guidance on getting the tax guide? The link is in the description. Like I told you, it's only $67. And it also gets you into a private group where you are able to work with me so that I can help you through the process as well while you're starting your tax business. Okay? You also have access to that private group that helps me guide you while you're starting the tax business and going through the steps. Anybody else? Kelly, did you get the link so that you can buy your guide? Perfectly Flawed, did you get your link so that you can buy your guide? Those are the two people that I'm waiting on. I know that they said they were trying to buy the guide, so I'm waiting on those two people. Anybody else? Because I know that everybody can use extra. At minimum, you can use an extra $36,000 in your pocket. At minimum, you can use an extra $20,000 a year in your pocket. Because you could go lower than doing the 3 a day. You could do 2. You could do 1. You're gonna make at least 15 grand. You're going to make at least 15 grand additional to what you're already making. And I know people out here can use an extra 15 grand, 10 grand, 20 grand, 36 grand in their pocket by investing in themselves. But you got to invest in yourself. You got to be serious. You can't just be like, oh, I want it. Okay, what are you going to do to get it? Anybody else need that guide? Anybody else have any more questions for me? I got about 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes, and then I'm going to be out of here. So I want you to make sure you drop your questions because I'm going to leave in 4 minutes. This live will be over. I will be done. Got about, 3 more minutes now, guys. 3 more minutes, guys. Any more questions for me? Any more questions for me? If you need help finding the guide, if you're on TikTok, Jennifer, what's your question, love? Wait, I got a question. As long as I got questions coming in, I'll stay. But if I don't, then I'm out. Jennifer, what's your question, love? Do you need help finding the guide? Is that why you're saying me? I'm going to save up and invest in myself. You're an inspiration and are speaking the whole truth. Thank you. Yes, right. And that's a good thing. Like, I like what you said. You want the guide. Jennifer, look in the description of this YouTube video. There's a link at the bottom of the description. You will see it. Click on that link. Let me know if you're having trouble finding it. This person here, I'm not sure who you are. Definitely save up, invest in yourself. I remember, and don't feel bad about having to save up to get the guide if you don't have it right now, right? I remember when I used to have to save to get the things that I wanted to get to become successful in my life. So that's a good thing that you have that mindset that you say, you know what? I can't do it right now, but I need to go ahead and save up my money so that you can invest in yourself. That is the good thing that you're starting there and you realize, okay, this is what I need to do. I need to invest in myself and you're going to be successful with that mindset. So keep that mindset. Keep that mindset. I have a fragrance business that I need help funding and getting business credit for. Could you point me in the right direction? I should. I sure can. You will want to get in my business coaching program. AC and KC family, you will want to get in my business coaching program. We're actually going over business credit in our monthly meeting this month. And I also you'll have access also to the 21 sites where you can go and apply for business funding for small business and startups. Okay. And then also I can actually take a look at your business and make sure you set up right to even get funding. So you will want to get into my business coaching program. That's on my site as well. If you click that link and go to the main page, you will get in my business coaching program. It's $54.99 a month. You will want to get in that. Donna. Okay, Donna. Yes, Donna. Keep that mindset. Keep that mindset. Guys, that's my time. That's my time. That's my alarm going off telling me that is my time. Anybody else have any questions for me before we get out of here? Anybody else? Anybody else need the link to the guide? If you need the link to the guide, check the description of this video. If you are on TikTok, go to the link in my bio. It's going to take you to my website. Go to my shop. Go to my shop, and you will see it at in that group. Matter of fact, let me pull it up for you guys. Let me bring it to the top. That way, you guys can easily find it. It's 15 steps to start a tax business. 15 steps to start a tax business. It will be the second item. You're welcome, Donna. You're welcome, Donna. And stay connected, Donna. Stay connected. Somebody, wait a minute. I can't go nowhere yet. I can't go nowhere. Somebody just got their guide. Let me get you where you need to be before I leave for the day. Let me get you where you need to be before I leave today. Somebody just got their guide. Congratulations. You just ordered. Congratulations, Jennifer. Let me get you where you need to be, Jennifer. I'm about to send you a text message to the private group. A lot of you guys missed this group, so I don't want you to miss it. So I'm going to get you, I'm going to send you shoot you over a text message right now since you just purchased while we're on the live. That makes it easier. When you purchase while you're on the live, it makes it easier for me to grab you right then and there so I can give you what you need. I'm grabbing you right now. You're going to be getting a text message from my business phone. Let me know when you get it. I'm going to give you a link to a private group that you need to be a part of. So when you start reading your guide, if you get stuck, I want you to contact me in that group. And you will also meet some other group members, other people that has this guide. So they'll be in there able to talk to you as well. All right. Hold on one moment. Hold on one moment. Let me get you the link. You want to make sure you're in this group. Those of you that have purchased and have not gotten the group, please get in the group. I text y'all. I did text y'all. All right, Jennifer, let me know if you got that text from me. Jennifer, let me know. Could I get access to the private group? Miss Jones, I'll tell you if you can get access. Miss Jones, when you buy your guide, you can. Yes, as soon as you buy your guide, Miss Jones. Yes, okay, Miss Jones, look in the description of this video. Miss Jones, 1 second, guys. Look in the description of this video, Miss Jones. You'll see the link. Push that link, make your purchase, and I'll put you in the group. I'll put you in the group. Yes, I will put you right in the group while we're on the live. Over here on TikTok. Okay, I answered those questions already. Those are not new questions. Anybody else have any questions for me? Anybody else has questions about getting the guide or about starting your tax business? Anybody else? Anyone else? Miss Jones, did you find it? I'm waiting on Miss Jones because Miss Jones is trying to get her guide. So while I wait on Miss Jones, everybody else can ask additional questions. I'm waiting on Miss Jones. Miss Jones, did you find it? Did you find the link? You got the text. Good job, Jennifer. Jennifer, your job, your next job is to get in that group and start reading your guide. Start reading your guide and going through the steps. Completing your steps. Complete your steps. Close this. All right, I'm going to give Miss Jones about, see where we at. I'm going to give Miss Jones about 3 more minutes, and then I'm going to end the live. I'm waiting on Miss Jones. Miss Jones is trying to get her guide, so I'm going to wait for her, and then I'm going to get off the live. While we're waiting on Miss Jones, anyone has any questions? Anyone has any questions for me about starting your own tax business, about money, or about the money or anything like that? Anybody have any questions? Guys, I'm telling you, this is not hard. It's my 5-year-old can do this. Like, my 5-year-old actually loves tax season. When tax season come, he be like, tax season. Because it's not difficult. You can make as much money as you want. You can make as little money as you want. It's up to you. You set the standards. But I went through the low risk, I went through the moderate risk, and I went through the high risk for you. Hey, Shady, how you doing? How you doing? Miss Jones, are you still there? She got about 2 more minutes, guys. Miss Jones has about 2 more minutes, and then I'm out. Anybody else have any questions for me? Anybody else have any questions for me? Ooh, Nana. Look what you done started. Why you gotta act so naughty? Anybody else? I'm waiting on Miss Jones. She got a little bit over a minute left. I do accounting right now, so this right down my alley. Oh, yeah, you need to come on and stop playing. I'm an accountant. You probably can't see my shirt. Hashtag accountant. I have an accounting firm. And I started teaching people how to do what I do and become successful in the business. So you're in the right place. So you were sent to the right place today. Are you getting your guide right? You already got your guide. So we're going to be talking about what more you can do, especially since you're already in accounting. There's some other things that I would want to put you on. I want to put you on some other things. So you're gonna love this. This is gonna be rock. This is gonna be a piece of cake for you, Jennifer. It's gonna be a piece of cake for you. Miss Jones, are you still there? I don't think Miss Jones gone, y'all. I don't see her. And usually they don't be there because they be out trying to shop. I don't want to leave her hanging. But I'm already 6 minutes over my live time. Anybody else have any questions? I'll see you on the other side. You'll hear from me in the morning. I text y'all every morning. I always send a motivational text to y'all every morning. Just to keep y'all motivated. You know, I think that's important. Keeping that motivation, holding you accountable, letting you know that I'm here if you need me. You're not out here on your own. I know sometimes people buy stuff and they feel like they out there on their own. They done got this guy, they don't know what to do. I try to make sure y'all have access to me, so when you do have questions, you can reach out and I can help you. All right, guys. I think that's it for tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday? Oh, yeah. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I may not see y'all on Thursday because I have a doctor's appointment. I'm trying to get this baby out of me. I want to have this baby as soon as possible, but we will see what happens. I don't know. But I will see you guys tomorrow morning. And then I will see you guys again. No, I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon. And then I'll see you guys again tomorrow evening. So I do 2 lives a day. One around 3 o'clock. And then 7 o'clock. So I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon. And I will see you guys tomorrow evening. Guys, peace, love, and happiness. Until next time, guys, please be safe. I love y'all. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.